All right, let's tackle a huge question in the world of nutrition. Can something as simple as fiber actually help you lose weight? We're going to dive into the science and get some real deal expert advice to find out what's what.
So, if you're trying to manage your weight, I'm willing to bet you've heard a ton about protein, right? It's everywhere. 30-gram breakfasts, high-protein shakes, you name it. And look, protein is definitely important, but what if we're so focused on it that we're missing another key player in the game?
That's right, we're talking about a potential missing piece to the whole weight loss puzzle. What if the key isn't just about adding more and more protein, but about focusing on a humble but incredibly powerful nutrient you're probably not getting enough of?
And that unsung hero is fiber. Yeah, good old fiber. It often gets pushed to the sidelines in all the conversations about protein, but as we're about to see, its role in our health and our weight is absolutely crucial. So what exactly is it? Well, to put it simply, fiber is a type of carb your body can't actually digest. And because it isn't absorbed, it gets to do all this incredibly important work as it moves through your system, impacting everything from your gut all the way to your overall health. Now, when most of us hear the word fiber, our brains immediately go to one thing: digestion. And hey, you're not wrong, but that is truly just the beginning of the story. Its benefits go so much farther than that.
And the science on this is really powerful. Study after study shows that a diet rich in fiber has a major positive impact on your cardiovascular health. We're talking lowering that bad LDL cholesterol, helping reduce blood pressure, and ultimately protecting our hearts. Okay, let's get to the main event, that connection between fiber and weight loss. How does this indigestible carb actually help you manage your weight?
You know, some people have even started asking if fiber could be considered nature's Ozempic. Now that's a pretty provocative question, but it gets right to the heart of how fiber works in our bodies, especially when it comes to a very important hormone, insulin.
So here's how it works. Fiber helps your body become more sensitive to insulin. That helps stabilize your blood sugar and prevents those awful energy crashes that send you running for snacks. At the very same time, it helps you feel full for longer after you eat. It is a seriously powerful one-two punch for managing weight.
Now, given all these amazing benefits, you'd think we'd all be eating tons of fiber. Well, the data tells a very, very different and kind of startling story.
Just look at this number. Fewer than 5% of Americans are actually getting enough fiber in their diets. 5%. That is a massive gap between what we know is healthy and what we're actually doing.
So what should we be aiming for? Well, health experts recommend about 28 grams a day for adult women and up to 34 grams for men. Seeing these numbers really puts that fiber gap into perspective, doesn't it? The big question now is, how do we close it?
Okay, let's pivot from the problem to the solution. We've got some simple, super practical advice from a registered dietitian on 3 of her favorite foods for boosting your fiber intake.
To get the best advice, we went straight to a pro, registered dietitian Lisa Valente. She's got a Master of Science in Nutrition, and she shared with us her top 3 favorite high-fiber foods that are easy for anyone to add to their diet.
Her first pick, frozen berries. As she points out, they're often higher in fiber than a lot of other fruits, and because they're frozen, they're more affordable, super convenient, and they won't go bad in a day or two. They're perfect for smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt.
Next up is such an easy swap, whole wheat pasta. Lisa notes that while brown rice has a little more fiber than white rice, the difference when it comes to pasta is significant. This makes it an incredibly easy way to build a fiber-rich base for your dinner. And her final recommendation is chia seeds. She calls them tiny but mighty because they deliver so much more than just fiber. You also get a dose of healthy omega-3s and protein, so you're checking off multiple nutrition boxes at once. A true powerhouse you can sprinkle on almost anything.
So let's bring this all home. If you remember just a few things from this whole breakdown, let these be the key takeaways.
Here's the bottom line. First, fiber's benefits are about way more than just digestion. It's crucial for things like your heart health. Second, it is a powerful and natural tool for weight management. Third, the stats don't lie. Almost all of us need more of it. And finally, those simple food swaps, like choosing whole wheat pasta, can make a huge difference in getting you there.
And that brings us to our final thought. This isn't about doing a complete diet overhaul overnight. It's about making small, sustainable changes. So the question I want to leave you with is this: what's just one high-fiber food you could easily add into your meals this week?